They don't have all the, they don't have all the, they don't have all the genetic disease problems and all of that stuff. So, and that's important too. You need to, spend a lot of time picking dogs. Doesn't mean you can't go to the pound and find, but you need to know what you're looking at the pound. And I've on one day looked at over 2,000 dogs and picked millions.
So is there like a system that you go through to like?
Yeah, I told John I'm going to give. Remind me, I've got it electronic. I think on a flash drive. I'll give it to you so you can pass it around. It's an article I wrote for the German Shepherd magazine, um, just on general selection process, whether it's a puppy or an adult. I generalized. I didn't make it for one or the other. But I can tell you, if somebody says I've got this dog I want you to look at, I think it'll make a good search dog, and I asked him, of course, on the phone. I said, "Does it like the retrieve? Does it like a ball? Does it tug or anything?" And of course, 99 times out of 100, they'll say, "Whoa, yeah, crazy for the ball, crazy." So I said, "All right, you want to test them at a place that they're not familiar with, and it, their nerve strength can kick them right out. I mean, I don't spend a lot of time with them. So first thing I do, I set a tennis ball and I'll just give it a flip in their sight. If they go, "Oh, ball," I'll go, "Okay, maybe I have something here." If they don't go, "Oh, ball," I'm done. It take. I rejected a German Shepherd one day, an adult, in 5 seconds. He was done. Then we had to spend another couple, 15 minutes, kind of making everybody feel good. But that's because he had no nerve for me. Oh, we run her off.
Oh, she's gotta work.
Work.
Can she take our order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delivery?
Um,
Show up at Starbucks.
Good.
um,
Lunch at Starbucks.
it's probably the one thing that causes good people to not stay in this game business or whatever it is the lack of a good dog. And once you get a team, you start turning it around with good dogs. There's like in Virginia Beach now, there are 4 dogs that came from the Logan House. They're all good. And so the team's starting now to really kick in gear. They got those 4 dogs. Most of them are certified now with a good German Shepherd that's certified, and I think there's a Lab certified. So everything's going really well. Now they can maintain, start bringing dogs in again. Um, but that's one of the things. I mean, I can look around here and I can say you've got a lot of good people, smart people. I mean, it's almost detrimental. You're around the university, you can get smart people. Sometimes they're just too smart. uh, but what you need is some good dogs and stuff, and it's just so important. And then the training. That's why I said if you want to trail, go to camp. One of the better. That's just the way it is. I'm not gonna blow any smoke. Um, but the good dog, the good dog makes life so much simpler. I don't know how many people I haven't said when you get a good dog, well, I didn't know it was this easy. I mean, we sent one gal up to the Logan House. He trots out 5 or 6 dogs, all of which are good, and she picks one of them out, and going home like, I didn't know it was this easy to get this dog. Didn't know it was this. Of course, she had to shell out. But if you go back and look at your over the lifetime of the dog, it actually becomes cheap. First, you put them online faster, whatever that's worth, and you got a longer lifespan out of them. You didn't spend as much time with them training. You didn't put as much gas into getting them to a certain point, and it can become cheaper because they all eat the same food. They all get the same vet bill. That's the problem with having the initial number of dollars out there to purchase them. And I can tell you that the pounds are so picked over because you don't even know it. The pounds have people that come in, have set up relationships with the people that run the pounds and shelters. that they find a good dog, they call them. You'll never see it because they can take it, pay a small adoption fee, go out and sell it for $1,500 to some police department as a drug dog or something. So you'll never see it. Hmm?
Didn't look at it like that. Shelling out the money right now, or
Well, that old Fram oil filter will tell you now. How long do you want to spend? Yeah, I've seen people, you imagine if you add up the gas alone, for somebody that spent 2 years in there, this has happened with a dog that is not going to make it. What's that? You start throwing your pennies into a jar, whatever it takes. And there are people who work with you. I work with people all the time. I mean, I've got somebody now on a payment plan for a puppy. That's fine. I'd rather have puppies out there doing dogs doing stuff. I didn't breed to make money. I breed to have dogs that can go out and do the work.
so we need to do with the dog.
Well, we're as I said, we're a little bit limited with where people at, and hopefully, given the information of what you need to do to get to the next step. That's one of the problems with a 2-day, 3-day seminar. I can't take you for a month or 2 months. It's just, here it is. I have to give you that information so you can go to the next step. And the next step for you, for instance, is like, it's one little thing. You fix that, now you're off to the races. Now you can do your thing. Now you can really get it. And you have to be attentive every search you go. You want to make sure when he comes back, you're ready. Now, you guys use the radio and the clicks and all that stuff?
Yeah, we find somebody.
Yeah, click. Okay. So
They
you
can't
always
cheat.
want to know control. I'm a big control freak about training. Until you're ready for the blinds. And the blinds, I want still have a coach with you that knows everything. And it's not until the real test, and we're working now on the double blind system, where nobody knows. You just put somebody out there. It's the cleanest way, so you get no outside influence on you or your dog. So I'm not sure how we're going to work that into the testing system. We're trying right to do it.
Here's your area, go get lost.
Yeah, somebody.
Well, no. For instance, if you would be given this complex here to search, okay, and I'd say, John, go place the victim because you need it by somebody that's knowledgeable in placement, so they're not visible. They're all the rules. And now I'm the judge, and I say, okay, here's your area, all these buildings. Come back with a map. Show me where you found it. If you found it.
So you don't even get to watch.
Nope. Don't want to watch. Then you get into evaluated body. I can go to any FEMA evaluation and tell you where the victims are. Don't need a dog.
Look where the safeties are.
I'll look where the safeties are standing. I look which way the safeties are looking.
Yep.
I can tell you exactly where the victims are. Nope. So you need, just like a real search, that is a double blind. And it's not like in the Casey Anthony case where the dog handler said, well, it's double blind. My dog didn't know and I didn't know. Honest to God, that was his testimony.
Oh, God.
Poor guy. No, the guy wasn't a moron. His training was poor.
Oh, I see.
I give him, this is the way the man was trained by a nationally known expert in cadaver dogs. Won't mention any names.
Yeah, you're on video. No names.
And that was what he was taught. That's what he knew, and that's what he believed to be true. See, ignorance is a wonderful thing. If you're ignorant, you don't know. So you don't know what you don't know. You have no idea what you don't know. See, for me, that's the most fun thing in life is finding what I don't know. And then you can figure things out. But if you don't know, you don't even know what question to ask. There's plenty of answers out there. Just lack of good question.
I have two good questions.
Okay.
Retrievers okay on rubble?
Yeah.
As far as longevity?
Yeah.
And two, since they co-handle Lambo, should Jimmy do a couple of those, come sit front?
Oh yeah, they both should. Yeah, that's
I
a
meant
good
like
point. That's a good point.
short order. Like,
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna handle, you need to be both consistent with what you're doing. And of course, you're gonna require both of them separately tested
yeah,
with the same
what I'm
dog.
saying
So
is,
that's cool. Yeah, no, you have to be consistent, and that's even to the point. Maybe you sit down one night and say, okay, let's write this thing out. Let's put it on paper and say, okay, here's how we're gonna handle this, 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 and this, and work together to make sure that he's consistent. It's actually even more important when two people are handling the dog, that they both be very consistent. You have to worry. You don't have to worry about being bonded and all that stuff because you're both in the same household. But he needs to the same rules, same commands, everything is done that way so that he's comfortable with it.
Can you have Jimmy do the just sit and watch and see if they are doing it the same? There might be a
Well, first off, I
Somebody doing it
guarantee you
different.
they won't exactly 100%.
right.
But you want to do it as close as possible. And the dog can work with two people, just and even if they do things slightly different. Actually, it happens all the time in a household. You'll hear, and if you do behavior problem for people, you'll find out the dog's fine with the husband, but won't listen to me. Okay, well, that's because two people treated the dog differently, or the other way around. I've seen dogs that listen to the kids and wouldn't listen to the parents and stuff like that. So it's how they treat it. So they can take a fair amount of variability. It's just a matter of you want them as consistent as possible, because that you can control. You can control the command of where they come, how they bark, those sort of things. You can control. Now, you two will give off different body signals, absolutely, but that's okay. So they'll learn. That's what they're good at. They're very good at that. But that's good. Yeah. So we.
I think he needs to not speak German to the dogs and he's speaking English to the dogs.
Was ist los?
Was ist los?
Nicht gut?
Ich habe mein ganzes Leben Deutsch gesprochen zu meinen Tieren. So. Yeah.
Actually, I think. See, dogs don't do languages. They do moods and tones and stuff. And when I got old Wodan, I mean he was 2. He'd already been supposedly trained in German, but they can pick up different languages pretty real fast. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Really. Coleman's the same.
Kelly and I use all the hand signals.
Hand signals, as
He
long as
gets
your
those.
hand signals are consistent. Yeah, that's
Mostly
and politically
down
correct.
and stay, turn around, sit up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
well that's, and we're the reverse because Tucker is now losing his hearing.
Mhm.
He knew the signals that John taught for search, and then one day I just was like, I did it like he was a human. I was like, come on Tucker, let's go. And he got up and came, so now with me, that's
I had an experience about 20 years ago at a seminar. A gal showed up with a Dalmatian, deaf as a post, nothing. And that dog was one of the sharpest dogs I've ever seen. Tapped the dog on the shoulder. Dog looked at her. All hand signals. In fact, by the end of the week, it was a 5-day seminar. By the end of the week, every student in that class had learned all his dog signals, and she worked just perfectly for anybody, just by signal. So, deafness. I've got a blind horse, and I don't worry about her. Put her any place I need to go. She'll figure a way. She'll work her way through it. She's amazing.
Really cool.
It's really, really cool.
Unlike Amy, who one night at a seminar got stuck with a deaf searcher at night, and they didn't tell her on her crew. Talked about overcoming some adversity.
they're in the right flank.
get a string, tie it to the
We had
ears.
a one-eyed dog. We had the one-eyed dog.
The buzzing, like the color,
Yes.
the vibrating.
Well, things like that. Where don't they do?
The dog that was with us.
Did
Oh, I
blind
know.
Yeah. It
golfers
had
or
a,
something
that's why
where
when
they
she went into
make a
when
noise
she
with the
got
ball?